What is going on, everybody? Griffin here, coming at you with some VV gameplay. And today we're going to talk about, do we need more movement characters in Rogue Company? So let's head over and let's talk about it. So with our newest addition to the Rogues Gallery VV, there is a new movement technique added into the game. So for those of you that are unaware, she can slide around now. The roll still exists, right? So whenever she is not moving or running, then she can still roll. So she can be standing still and roll. But whenever she starts to move or starts to run, she initiates a power slide mechanic, right? Now, this is the second character, and the second character in a row, to be technical about it, that has received some type of a movement ability. When Juke was released, she had the ability to, juke boot or juke glide, around or whatever, do her thing that way. And now Vivi has been released, and those are the two newest rogues, even though they're over a year apart at this time. Those are the two newest rogues that were introduced into the game, and those are the two rogues with a different type of movement ability. Now, with the two examples that we have in the game right now, do we really need rogues with different types of movement abilities? So if these are the two examples that we have for movement-based characters in the game right now, and neither one of them are particularly well designed or good whatsoever, do we need more moving forward? And I would say there is a place, there is a time, there is a need for characters with different type of movement abilities. So with these examples, I don't think that adding more movement-based characters into Rogue Company, if they're going to be designed in a very similar way, I don't see anything beneficial coming from this. I think that the two that we have are pretty poorly designed and need significant reworks to make it feel a little bit more consistent and a little bit more fluid than it currently does. And I think that there's a place in Rogue Company for having characters that have these unique ways of moving and traversing the map. I 100% believe that. But currently, this isn't a good track record for movement-based characters. So I feel like they're going to really have to step their game up. First of all, I wouldn't add another movement-based character in the game until you fix the two movement-based characters that we have. That needs to be priority number one. Priority number two is making movement-based characters to where there's not like frame locks where it causes you to not be able to do damage to the characters. I know that was a huge problem with Juke for a very long time. That causes you to be in a position that you don't want to be in at the end of that movement ability, like you're currently locked in with Vivi whenever you're sliding too close to a wall or a piece of cover. It's going to have to create this fluid, seamless movement pattern whenever you're using the character. If you're not going to allow people to have that type of movement and that type of freedom, then there's no legitimate reason why you should have characters with different types of movement in the game, in my opinion. And I think moving forward, if we get these two characters fixed and they can kind of flesh out some of these inconsistencies, then I think that there's a huge place for this to happen. Because there's a lot of different ways and a lot of different movement techniques that they could add into a game like Rogue Company. I mean, we've seen with High Castle Omega and some of the other maps like Palace, they're including more verticality into the map. So having someone that can traverse into areas of different planes and different heights without having to use zip lines or other means to get onto those is a very good and very beneficial character. But if you're going to have that character be janky and feel bad and feel just completely inconsistent while you're using them, then is that really a benefit to the game, or is that more of a detriment? And I would rule that more so in the field of detriment. So that's kind of where I currently stand with it, but be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think about having different types of characters in Rogue Company with different types of movement? What do you currently think of the two characters that we have movement abilities with? And what would you do to a future character? What kind of movement technique would you give them? And to try to bring a little bit of different playing style and a little bit of different spice into the game. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to check that description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. Lastly, on Thursdays, starting at 11 p.m. and Sundays around 10 a.m. I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you are interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys.
They're coming around you, Griffin.
The cop car? There's one on the cop car. Was there. Not there anymore. Yep, that one.
All friendlies eliminated.
Take these Democrats out. Oh,
He fucking. There's no way.
Right here, running
dude.
back. Rhodey. That was disgusting.
He's a. No fucking way he looked behind himself.
Rhodey went way back.
What is defusing the bomb?
On me.
Rhodey.
Right here.
You all made that look easy.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like you're healing the one you killed. Hit him with that ashtray.
As I play those weapons more, I do enjoy them more.
Like it?
Yeah.
The slide
Well,
too,
look,
you came running.
A little
corner
change
like-
they did to him makes the difference.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.